Nigeria will never cease to amaze me. Nigeria will never cease to amaze me. I feel so bad that our country is like this. We all saw what happened to that delivery guy in Warri, Ogenemine. He was handcuffed. He wasn't just handcuffed. The police cracked their gun. He was shouting. He was like, why was he killed? He wasn't resisting arrest. He was just found with a gun. How did the policeman know that he was holding a gun? He wasn't the only delivery driver passing there. Why did they single him out? Because somebody actually wanted that guy dead. That issue is bigger than what it seems. It's bigger than what we are being told. A thorough investigation should be carried out, starting from the person that gave him that parcel. What's the fate of delivery drivers in Nigeria? What's the fate? Like, they are, come on. They are workers like every other person out there. Why should their lives be so endangered? There is no guarantee that someone will go out there to deliver a parcel and he will come back alive. Such a guarantee doesn't exist. And in most cases, they don't even know what they are carrying. And you see these people carrying so many things. I feel like that video is so gory to watch. Look at the way he was. That's someone's child. What exactly did he do? Okay, let's say the police officer was stupid. What about the crowd that gathered? Nobody spoke. Nobody say, stop that. Nobody say, no, he don't do anything. Make the carry and go station. He should be tried. Nobody said anything. Nobody spoke. Everybody kept quiet. Why? Because he's not their brother. He's not their relative. They don't know him. Consign me. I know they carry matter wey no be my own. Everybody minds their business in Nigeria. We are often saying we need change, and a lot of persons are not willing to change their attitude. A lot of persons are not willing to change their behavior towards others. Like, oh, nobody said a word to even help Ogenemine. What's the guarantee that when you go out there, your life will not be cut short? I'm sure this is not the first time. And from that boy's mother, this is the second child of hers the police is killing. Why? Extrajudicial killing. He had a parcel that he didn't know the content. What happened to calling the person that had the parcel? No, he was power drunk. And everybody keeps quiet. Somebody even handed him the bullet to kill another person. What was going on in their head at that particular point in time? They were high in themselves. Nigerians should do better. Worse things will happen. Do you know why? Because everybody keeps quiet. If the crowd that gathered that day had said, no, we no go gree, make dem carry am go police station, he should be tried, he should be taken to court, everybody stood their ground and insisted that that guy wouldn't be shot. Trust me, that police wouldn't have ended somebody's life. What exactly did they shot him and put him in the van and took him away because he was seen with a gun. Back then in Ekpoma, I remember going to Intercontinental Bank. You remember Intercontinental Bank, right? I think it was around Market Square thereabouts. I'm not so sure where that bank. I'm not so sure of that square. This guy was walking. A mobile police officer saw him with a gun, called him, looked at the pistol, and handed it back to him. He didn't do anything. And I was wondering, is it legal to have guns in Nigeria? I knew nothing about guns. I was still very young then. I knew nothing about guns. But then that police did nothing. Why? Maybe he doesn't know the law. Maybe he didn't want to get in the way of a cultist, if that was a cultist. Now another police officer sees someone with a gun. Not like he saw him handling the gun. It was a package. It was a package, and he didn't know the contents of the package given to him. but then he was shot, killed like a chicken. Why? How comes? Like humans no longer see these police officers, some of them are used to seeing drama, they're used to seeing people dead, that they no longer value human lives. That's what happened in this case. That's exactly what happened. And until we learn to speak up, until we open our mouth to collectively condemn nonsense before it happens, we will keep having cases like this. That boy wasn't killed in the police station, he was killed in the public. People that gathered there didn't say anything, it wasn't their business. Anyways, I wish I never opened that video, honestly. I really wish I never did because I know this is going to disturb me for a while.